am still at the top of that list as favorite to win the 2027 Heisman Trophy. And you know I'm playing quarterback, so it is a big deal. A defensive player winning it. So we have to make sure that we come out here and do our thing in the last couple of games to ensure that we get that. But as far as my attributes, I was coming over here seeing exactly what I was looking like before I got into this rivalry game against that team up north. Let's get it! So here we are on the road in another snow game. Remember, we just played Oregon in the snow. So I'm like, bruh, it's that time of the year. It is cold out here in these spots, and we are playing Michigan. I can't say the name, and look at that. Over 200 career tackles. So if we end up winning that Heisman, that'll be a huge accomplishment for any player, but especially a defensive back that's throwing it my way. Gonna bounce off of my hands. I get the deflection, but the snow prevented me from catching that bad boy, dude. And there's a bad throw from the sophomore quarterback. You know he has to be nervous about this one. They are ranked number 2 with 1 loss. We are ranked number 1, and I'm coming up with that hit. And we are still undefeated in this season. We want to keep it that way. And we do not want to lose this game against our rival, but they are in that end zone for the score! They are playing that fight song. They are getting hyped out here in the snow. I'm surprised they don't throw like snowballs onto the field, dog. That would be a cool little touch here on College Football 25, wouldn't it? You know you've seen that happen in football games before, and they are keeping that thing on the ground. I'm coming up helping out with that tackle. You know I get a ton of tackle assists out here, as you know. And look at the quarterback trying to take off. And we are going to push him out of bounds into the first quarter. They are up 10-0 over us. And when you look at these stats right here, we have not done anything on offense. No passing yards, only 10 rushing yards. So we really have to wake up if we want to have any chance of winning this big game on the road. But here's the Wolverines. Let's see what they do here on 1st and goal. They're going to hit us with the jet sweep. And the receiver is in there for the touchdown. I am not liking what is going on at all right now, but let's see if we'll be able to get anything right here. Our offense is finally driving down the field and scoring. So we get the touchdown right there. Less than a minute to go in the half, so we need to try to get off this field quick and maybe give our offense another shot. We are gonna get an interception, dude. And he is waving to the crowd. Probably not a good idea at the moment because they are winning. But we are going to give the ball back to our offense with 30 seconds left in the half. So maybe they'll be able to get at least a field goal. Let's see what we're going to do. Led by Julian saying 8-yard reception. The clock is still ticking. 7 seconds left in the half, and we do get 3. I'm like, okay, and we get the ball back in the 3rd quarter, so we can easily go down and tie this game up right here, right now. They started the game off with 17 unanswered points, and now our offense is trying to do the same thing if we get in that end zone right here. So just like that, it is a 17-all game. Now it is interesting, huh? I'm coming up making that tackle. We need to try to come out here and do our thing. I'm pressing the receiver, causing them trouble. Give me that! The user, 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 the user. I come up with the pick. I knew it was only a matter of time before we woke up in this one. We could not go out like that, and the quarterback is getting sacked. This crowd in Ann Arbor is in shock. They are silent. You can hear a pin drop, but they are keeping it on the ground right here trying to run the ball. But they have 3rd and long. Look, I'm trying to bait the quarterback into throwing it my way, and he's gonna launch it. No! Slater, if you throw my way, I am gonna make you pay. That's exactly what I do. Can you believe that one? The senior leader cornerback, London Bridges II, coming up with that one, and our offense is back on that field. We are trying to take our first lead of the game, and we are rumbling, bumbling, stumbling in there for the touchdown, baby. Just like that, it is 24-17. We have totally flipped this game upside down for Michigan, but they are still throwing it. Getting all the way down to the goal line, and they are keeping that thing on the ground, but we are in the backfield, preventing them from scoring right here. We have to get this goal line stand, but they are gonna get in now. So I had a feeling this game was gonna be crazy. A snow game, some of the biggest rivals we have ever seen, coming up with the hit. I made sure he felt that one, but look at the clock, dude. We are in the 4th quarter. Oh my gosh, I thought I had that one. The clock is ticking down. We cannot let them get in field goal range here. And you already know what time it is. He's throwing it. Sing it for me. I appreciate that, dog. He tested me one too many times, and I come up with the clutch interception. My, oh my. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. You know I had to bait the quarterback right there. We did end up going into overtime, as you see. And right here, we are gonna get the touchdown. And I'm going to show you that I am still playing on that Heisman difficulty. You know I've been doing my thing out here. All we have to do is get a stop right here, and we will win the game in overtime. But let's see if they'll be able to get down and tie the game up right here, keeping it on the ground. So they do get the first down right there. Now they're on the 10-yard line trying to punch this thing in. They're throwing it my way, and I gave up the score.
QJB, you're terrible.
I cannot believe that one, dude. Hey, chill, Siri. Everybody makes a mistake every now and then, bruh. But that mistake might very well cost us the game and possibly the Heisman Trophy. They're starting off with the ball in second overtime. Let's see if we'll be able to stop them, hold them to a field goal or something. We are getting the tackle right there. And they are going to have to settle for 3. And we are on that field trying to go ahead and end the game. And that is exactly what we are going to do. Gonna walk out of here with a W in the rivalry game against the Wolverines. Now, remember when I told you I was battling for the Heisman against the Michigan quarterback? Well, their starter is actually out, so we were facing the backup in this game. I kind of wish that we were facing that other QB because he was like a 94 overall and this and that. but I'll take the dub either way. And we are going to have a rematch in the Big Ten Championship. So they ended up dropping from number 2 to number 3, and we are still number 1. And I'm going to improve my hand skill group just because we did drop that pass in the end zone, which would have been an interception at the beginning of that game. But here we are getting ready to face that team up north once again. But this time, the stakes are a little higher, and we are in the Big Ten Championship live from Lucas Oil Stadium, baby. So we're going to see how this one's going to turn out. I kind of already know what to expect from them because we just now played them. Of course, you know they're going to be running the ball a lot. And then when they do throw, we have to take full advantage of it. But like I said, their starting quarterback is still out. I don't even know what injury he had exactly. I forgot to check. And I'm trying to hype up the crowd, but I'm over here getting pancaked. I'm like, hold up now. Let me try to do that thing again. The Buckeye fans are getting hyped up, and I need you to sing it with me. The user, 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 the user. No, sir. Waving to the crowd, but we only got a field goal out of that one. So it's 3-0, and the QB is going to throw it away right here. And he kind of sort of got thrown out to the fire! Will you look at this boy, London? Uh-oh, I'm trying to reverse field. I was going to try to run around everybody, but I get taken down. Just like that, we already have 2 turnovers in this game. I knew I had to have a coming out party for this. We are showing the world why we deserve to be the Heisman Trophy winner, but look at the running back. This dude is taking off, but he's going to get ran down around the 5-yard line. But the Wolverines are in prime position to try to score right here. Uh-oh, it's 4th and goal. We are trying to get a stop on the goal line, and I am in the backfield helping out with the tackle. We prevented them from getting that on the 1-yard line, so I'm sure the momentum definitely flipped, and our offense is taking full advantage of the opportunity. We get the TD. 13-0 in this one already. Look, I'm trying to get back there and blitz the quarterback, but he is going to find a receiver right there. So the clock is winding down in the first half, and the Wolverines are still scoreless. Taking a timeout right there. They want to get in this end zone, and they need to. The quarterback is going to take it himself, and he is getting the touchdown, bruh. They really needed that one because the game could have started getting out of hand, and they have it here in the 3rd quarter. Look, I was playing press on my guy, and my teammate came up and got the pick. I'm like, okay, it is time for us to take off. Maybe we'll go ahead and get another touchdown right here, and you see, we are already in there. 4th quarter, clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. Our defense is back on the field, and we are getting another turnover. It's a different story when we're on a neutral field, huh? The game was a lot closer when we were on the road facing Michigan, but now check us out. We're trying to get down that field with a 3rd and 5. We are going to get a 23-yard touchdown. I'm like, I don't know what is going on right now, but we are definitely turned up in this one, and I am still on that Heisman difficulty here in the Big Ten Championship. 28-7 is the score. I feel like we might have this one locked up, dog, to be honest, because this quarterback is showing me nothing to be scared of. Another incomplete pass, but you never know, man. This is college football 25. And I've seen a lot crazier things happen, but not when our defense is getting all these turnovers. We get yet another interception, and these Buckeye fans are going ham here in Indianapolis. 28-7 is the score right now. I believe that dude has like 2 picks this game, doesn't he? I'm trying to hype up the crowd. We are under a minute away from becoming Big Ten champs, and we are getting another sack. So 4th down and 4. Look, I'm backing up in coverage. The quarterback trying to run with it. We are going to end the game on that hit. And I am the player of the game, even though my stats were a little pedestrian. It's all good, brother. I feel like we did enough this season to hopefully win that Heisman trophy. So I'm going to check out all of those awards here in a minute. But we came out this season and absolutely dominated the competition, dude. Undefeated, Big Ten champs. And you see I'm checking out the stats right here. That quarterback had like 5 picks. I did my thing, 7 tackles total, 2 interceptions. And we are the champs of the Big Ten, which is a huge deal because you know it's a tough conference. So some of our awards, we got Coach of the Year on the team, Coordinator of the Year, but what about London? We are starting off with the Best Defensive Back Award. When you look at that, then we ended up getting Best Defensive Player, but that's not all. Are we going to win that Heisman? All Big Ten, All American. And when you look at these stats that I had, 43 interceptions in a season. And of course, we are going to be that Heisman Trophy winner. So when you look at that, drop a like and sub if you haven't. The best defensive back in college football history. And take me out of here, Siri.
That's nasty. Peace.